Every time. Every time with... Oh. Hey there, heroes! My name is Hero Girl, and... Hey there, heroes! My name is Hero Girl. I'm your friendly local neighborhood hero tuber, and this is The Daily Grind. That time of the day where we come on, we grind our dailies. Except that... Today is May 5th, 2026. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Sometimes you just feel a little beaten up from a bad brain day. And what I've kind of decided is that when I'm having a bad brain day, I'm gonna do like the bare minimum I need to do to like not feel like my day's just like being completely eroded by said brain day. Which in this very particular is going to involve kind of burning through our dailies real quick. I actually already went onto Arena and I did a couple of dailies. I did a couple of oh, is there a way I can like let's try something. That up that yeah, a little different. Try that. But basically, if I try and go like stream of consciousness, I'm not gonna have a good time. I am not gonna have a good time. And if I try to stream magic today, I don't know that I'm gonna have as good a time there. Feeling a little beat up right now, just a little. What we're gonna do is we're going to do our Moogle chores. Oh right, it's Wondrous Tales. We are gonna go pick up our Wondrous Tales. We'll take a quick look to see if there's anything I want to take care of. But other than that, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to set up another game that I kind of think would help me in a bad brain spot, and also a game that I was really excited for anyway. I wanted to stream Cozy Train Game, so we'll get that set up here live. Then we'll use that as basically an easy brain time. I think it's important for me to continue streaming. I've said it before. I like streaming. I will continue to stream. I want to do the stream. But I do have to be a little more curated with what I am choosing to stream with. If I'm gonna have a regular bad day. I don't ever want to have to cancel stream days because I'm like, sorry guys, bad brain day. I know it's important to take care of myself and cancel, but like, I think I actually like canceling worse than if I had just, did a change of pace. Like, today is still labeled as like the daily grind because we are still opening on the daily grind. In fact, I was prepared to try and do some of the magic dailies. But hello, how's life going? Hey Sam! I was just mentioning how today's a bit of a bad brain day. I worked myself up into kind of a... I want to dress it up and just like be like it's a tizzy. Like, oh, whoopsie daisy, silly me. I did the hero thing and got over this thing. I had a straight up autistic meltdown early. Autistic. I'm starting to understand what Fern Brady meant when she said that, just admitting that you had a meltdown is embarrassing. So we're not going to be streaming magic since that's part of the source of the meltdown. But I am going to do my Moogle chores. I am going to go pick up my Wondrous Tales this week. And then we're going to switch over to Cozy Train Game. So, like, at least for the first half hour here, we'll be on our normal daily grind stuff, and then we'll... And then it helps that that I'm taking the next 2 days off to take care of my wife, because that's also just going to be very well-timed stuff for me to take a quick break, get a mental reset, and then come back to do the normal grinding stuff. But, like, at least I'm having an easier time recognizing those meltdowns for what they are. It was very much I am ready to just fling my phone across the room type anger and frustration. And I have no control over that feeling. None. None whatsoever. I just get this really intense, burning anger and rage inside me. It makes me want to smash. I have enough presence of mind to, not smash because I don't want to break my phone. Phones are expensive to replace. We're renting, so I, really, really don't want to, like, punch through the wall or anything like that. And also, like, that would hurt my hand. And I really don't want to have to deal with having to go to the emergency room for a broken hand. So instead, I have this Gurren login necklace that I've had for like the past 10, almost 15 years that I squeeze. I squeeze it, and it's tiny and metal, so it's impossible for me to, like, actually squish it or anything. I squeeze it. I squeeze it really, really, really hard. As hard as I can possibly do. I can do this without hurting myself. I can do this, until the meltdown kind of subsides. And it's probably, like, the only real coping mechanism I have right now. But also, like, I never really... Knowing what I do now with being able to recognize meltdowns and realizing that this has been a thing that I've been struggling with for a long, long time, that squeezing that necklace for this past decade has been my way of coping, kind of helps put a few things into perspective. I'm gonna go play a little bit. Also, apparently I'm ahead of Fran when it comes to Moogle chores. So I would like to stay ahead of Fran because Fran was making such a big deal out of being ahead of me and then staying ahead. Like, nope, this is the kind of thing where you can't ever catch up as long as I don't miss a day. Like, as long as I am doing Moogle chores each and every day, I will continue to stay ahead of Fran. I do like that that my window cam here actually just kind of serves as a nice little buffer for the chat log, actually. It's a lot less distracting than having, hey, look at this cat. Yeah, I don't mind that. I'll definitely have to figure out if I can automate moving full screen. But other than that, like, pretty Gucci, if I do say so myself. Otherwise, it's not like... will be like the last one we got turned in. Grab the book, and we go grab it. And I just have a nice, cozy day where I can indulge Fairy, and we will get to play with our cozy little train. How many crystals? I might actually need to stop at the guild hall to unlock. Got 9070 is fine. 9200 on wind crystals. 93 on water crystals. Getting some time for relaxation is very much needed. You're correct. And also, like, I don't know that it's like... I don't know that I would call it relaxation. Like, relaxation makes it sound like you have been working a lot. And now, like, this is your downtime. This is your rest period. Which is valuable, don't get me wrong. Like, don't conflate this with saying that, like, you know, I'm not saying I need relaxation. So much as it's like... You're not really relaxing after an autistic meltdown. You're really more like calming down and cooling off. Calming down is probably the closer analogy. Because I was actually factually like upset this morning. I made myself upset reading, just talking to people. Al and I, miserable. Okay. This is... How do I feel about this? I wouldn't mind doing a couple of things, but I do... You know what? Let's go. Just knock out a couple of the trials, and I think that'll work for me. Oh, so like when you know you would start arguing or even verbally fighting with someone and you really don't want to happen, so you go away for a while? Yeah, that's actually kind of exactly what it is. That's kind of exactly like what it is. Only instead of being able to calm down because you've had a chance to think about it and be like, well, maybe they had a point, or maybe like, you know, maybe I was actually in the wrong here. It's really more like, wow, my brain really, really wants to just like grind someone's face into the dirt right now. And I am terrified of of the damage that I'm going to inflict both on myself physically and my relationships emotionally and socially if I don't check myself right this second. It's the kind of thing that I'm working on with my therapist. Reading the Strong Female Character book by Fern Brady really helped articulate what a meltdown is. It helped me connect the phrase with what I've been experiencing. In the past, I would have actually punched the person. Nowadays, I just go away for a while and get sad by myself. Yeah, that's pretty much the autistic experience right there. And like, it's debilitating. It's so debilitating to have that reaction when the person that you're talking to is someone that you care about a lot. And you just kind of have to like live with the feeling of I feel awful because I got so worked up over this. Autism really, really, really is a disability, right? because the neurotypicals do not have this issue. They, when they get upset, it is not, you know, I am abandoning reason because I just feel so strongly about this. I'll do all the trials. I'll do the trials. Those are always like. The other day, someone I do care a lot about was calling me a liar because it's something I didn't say, and I would rather he just kept on thinking I'm a liar than letting me explain the situation. Are you feeling the shame too, Sam? Are you feeling the shame too of like, I have to explain how this works? But if I said something then that would be the asshole, cool. Yeah, yep. Just, it's so frustrating. And then like, okay, so like, there's already autism meltdown, right? Like, there's already autism meltdown that you have to be able to navigate and deal with. And then on top of that, you actually have ADHD projection sensitivity, where you just literally have a hard time being able to take, like, criticism is one thing, but also just sometimes people, you know, trying to share a point of view makes it sound like an accusation, it makes you take everything so much more personally than it's actually intended, right? Like, that is rejection sensitivity. You are incredibly sensitive to these negative feelings. And ergo, that can actually just trigger an autistic meltdown. Isn't it great how these play off each other? I've been told many times that I don't have to explain everything, but like, I know people are not seeing me, they're seeing the version of me they created of their mind, and sometimes the explanation actually helps, and that's cool. Sometimes people think I'm a little child trying to make up excuses, and it feels awful. Yeah, that is absolutely... You're so real for that. It's like, that is just... That's what disability does to people. It makes them feel infantilized. And like, I know part of why I can get into some of these autistic meltdowns. This isn't like, you know, specifically like what happened earlier today, but it is a pattern of things that I notice I can end up going through, triggering me, is when I feel like I'm being misunderstood. Like, if I'm talking to someone, right, and their reply makes no sense to what I am trying to convey, I get really, really upset. Because I am trying so hard to try and express an idea that's important to me. And somehow they've completely missed the point of what I'm trying to say, right? And it doesn't matter if it's like, you know, a hobby, or if it's just us talking about an idea or a sentiment or a, like, our reading on a story or something like that. The fact that I can't directly transfer my idea directly to the brain, that we have to use the words, makes me some real upsetty spaghetti. And I don't know how to address it. Like, just straight up. Switching to Astro so I can go ahead and start all. Got weapon offers. Neurodivergent. And when we get those bad brain days, it feels like flushes in an entire day. And like, and also when it happens and you recognize that it's because you're the one getting frustrated, start to feel like, oh, maybe I'm too sensitive. Start to feel like, why can't I just be normal? Why do I have to feel like everything is a personal attack? Bad Brain Day sounds like a cool indie rock band. Kind of does, doesn't it, actually? Me starting a band with V Chronicle, call that Bad Brain Days. Okay, hold on. Check out this Gunbreaker. He's got like the power suit helm. Okay. The Omega stuff. That is a big kitty hat, actually. I kind of like that. Anytime that I'm having like a bad brain and I have to do today, it's important to be able to assess what you feel like you're capable of doing and what's going just a far. Good. And that's why here in a little bit we are going to be switching over to train. Trains to be very autistically suited, while allowing me to. Fortunately, there's not a lot that we need. I don't mind skipping PvP for the day. We'll have all season to take care of PvP. And our Wondrous Tales, even though we're going to have a couple of days less to work on the dungeons and stuff, it's just like these dungeons have 1 second chance point, but we've also got second coils per turn too. We also got deep dungeon. Y'all do or run on House of the Dead. All right, let's see if we can get this going. Now, if we can get this going, I'll have to update the stream category too. Bear with me. Okay. Ooh. Not sure how the graphics. I am hoping, I am praying that because this is a smaller game that we don't have to worry about. Game property. There we go. There's train game. Hope we get trains again soon. Had them in Colombia for years, then many things happen. Now the government's trying to make them a thing again. I hope so. I hope you get them. Let's click on the options real quick. I need to cursor size, speed up, slow down, map, graphics. Here we go. Relation level standard. Move movement, lightning flash, graphics quality, textures, foliage, effects, presets, view distance. Nope. We are looking for Windows, but I don't see. Okay. That sounds. See. Looks like the sound. Cursor size, camera sensitivity, change view is F2, camera. Oh, wait, hold on. We can use controls for this? I want to see if I can use. Let me see how the controls. Speed up, slow down. Right. Whistle is gamepad right trigger. Open map is gamepad face button. Button. Right breath stack, left stack. Okay, if I can use the controller, this is fantastic. So it doesn't look like there's an option for window settings. Lots of graphics. That's it. Look at the tutorial. Okay. That's the camera, shall we? Also, let's switch over to demo mode. Bumpy Ride. We'll call it Autistically Soothing. Alright. I was so excited for this game. Welcome to your engineer training. Let's get started. Left click and drag the controls on the right side of your screen to control the engine. The throttle has 2 forward speeds, plus stop and reverse. Pick up passengers by stopping at their station and blowing your whistle. The tickets they give you will tell you where they want to go. Actually, you know what? I think I'll do this without the control. From what I remember from the demo, I actually really tactile feeling of this. Tickets they give you will tell you where they want to go. Also, if I can just... Also, you can right-click and drag to rotate your camera. Now let's get to that passenger. Alright, so this is back. Yep, we got speed, we got water. Look at this, chat. Doesn't this look great? Doing that just... I sense... Close enough, right? Nope. Blow the whistle to pick them up. Okay, that's new. It looks like they want to go to Eagle Nest Station at the top of the mountain. Let's go. I just like probably use my ergonomic. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Look at that. And then we've got like the branching segments. Yeah, probably will. Keep an eye on trackside signals that may indicate another train is coming. Okay. This is a lot more elaborate than what the demo had. Okay. Eagle Station, 12 o'clock p.m. and it's currently 8 o'clock a.m. We have 0 coins and 0 monies. Ooh, and they have the little things that actually like put potential auto switch the track. That's pretty good. Yep, scroll wheel moves the camera back and forth. And then you've got like this nice fuzzy graphics. What in the... These are law signs. This type indicates that you need to blow your whistle as you drive by. Following laws is crucial to keeping passengers happy. Oh, wait. Oh, right. It's crossing for me. Yeah, that's me. I've got right of way. I have more right of way than any walker does. Left click and drag the switch paddle to choose a direction at the junction. Either direction is fine this time. Yeah, I have to actually like... Oh, right. It'll come up like this. Gotcha. Honestly, give me that right sign. And actually, I love that it's just work. Nice, clean layout. Slow. This law indicates a slow zone. Make sure to be at the first speed step at all times inside the zone. Slow zones end once you pass this sign. So it's like, it's got first speed and then second speed. So ideally, you're going like fast. Look at that, we're already at Eagle Station. Eagle Station. That's Eagle Nest. Great job on your driving. The passenger made it happily. Now pick up these two and head back to Seaside. If your water gauge is looking low, fill up at the water tower next door before you go. Alright. And then... Yeah, just like that. So there is a water management gauge that you have to... So precise. Yep, alright, and we're topped off. Now we just go all the way back. This is that slow option where you actually just gotta go first gear. Also, this is kind of new. Yep, and close. And now we're gonna go ahead and start picking up the speed. Now we can really hustle. Yeah, now we're booking. Just go all the way back. And yeah, we do have the we do have a bit of a tilt here. If you tilt too hard, I believe the passengers actually just go flying. Yep, and then there's the breaker switches that let everything switch over. Love to see that. And here we are. Great job, the passengers made it happily. That wraps up your training. Time to face the real world. That's all there is to it. It's a Spirit Tracks like. Alright, choose your engine. What the hell is wrong with this dog? What the hell is wrong with this dog? They're so cute. They're all so cute. Oh, the meow. The meow. Okay, level 1 train. Capacity. Got 0 coins, so we can't like afford anything. Larger water tank means filling up less often. Air brakes. Brakes with these are much more efficient. Requires capacity of 4. Lost in the Lily Forest. Unlocks level 10. ... 2,000 to buy that. 1,000 to buy that. 100 to buy that. Okay. Oh, that's right. We can get the different paint schemes too. Sacramento, designed by A.J. Stevens, built by the Central Pacific. Unlocks level 2, 3, 4. Several levels. Oh, that's right. And then they have different flags. By the way, they have Trans Pride flag on my train. More likely than you think. Very little American flags. Orange, mouse, steam engine, skull. Give me that train. We're not hiding here. All right. That's flags. This paint job. Staff. Early bird. Gives you an extra 2 hours. Costs 20 a day. Bartender. Raises your passenger spirits. They will also ignore sign laws. That's a problem. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. I have 1 staff available? So I can just, like, hire one? Costs 20 a day, but gives me 2 extra hours? Oh, I can't afford that yet. I have the cash on hand. I can't promise to pay them and then, like, you know, work them and other stuff. Okay. And then, yeah, I just have these 3. I've got a Void Kitty that I can be. I can also be a Tabby Kitty. Oh no! The kitty stubbed her toe! And ruined her map! I really wanted to do this with a train thumbnail, but maybe I'll go back and I'll change that retroactively for the VOD. Yeah, I'll do it retroactively for the VOD. So, chat, remind me to make a retroactive thumbnail for the VOD. Oh no! Current task. Explore Blow Whistle and visit the Buried Drawbridge. The tracks in your map got ruined when you dropped it in the water. You'll just have to redraw them as you go. Just explore the world to fill it back in. Click the map in the bottom right to open it and see where you've been. And use the stamps to remember the landmarks. You can also middle click to place a waypoint. Good luck, engineer. Alright, so here's our big yard. This is Blow Whistle. You got the stamps? Okay, whistle. Gotcha. You can have up to like 250 stamps. Looks like it goes all around. Nice. Oh, Whistling Peaks. Mount Apollo. Ooh. Lake Polari. The Rio Frontera. Big Stack Summit. Chokewater Canyon. I think this is the area that was in the demo. Senate issue engineers map. Bayou Belle Nuit. Foot Prairie. Middle of Nowhere and Timbuktu. Stuck at work for another 30 minutes. Still checking in on your phone. Thank you so much, Lucky. Thank you so much for checking in. I hope work is treating you well. I hope work is treating you well that you're able to get out relatively. Turntable, train depot, water tower, Pleasant Pond. This is nice. Okay, so looks like we'll take a. Want to take a right or? You know what? I'm kind of feeling. Let's go ahead and take a out of here. Oh, and then look, the train station yard. This round table. This round table is so nostalgic. It looks just like the one from Thomas the Tank Engine. Oh, and they got the little coal cards over there. Ooh, and then all those carts over there, and there's the town. Okay, and then yeah, explore Blow Whistle and visit the Pearl Bridge Drop. Love this. Love this so much, chat. Got a water tower like right here too. No! There we go. That'll help top us off. This is chat. I might need to turn the graphics down just a little bit. Just a wee bit, coach. Now, I did say I want to take a right out of here, didn't I? I did. Go ahead and take the. And yeah, I can go fast, but I also like the nice leisurely pace. Oh yeah, we're cutting up to a drawbridge. So like, this would be a. Oh, it pauses while you do that. That's good. And we can put that like right here. Click to delete. Right here if we want. That's pretty good. Lily Woodlands? I know many lilies. Yeah! One of them is even my headmate. Been at work since 8 a.m., so not that well. Oof. Oof, man. Oof. Also, is it just me, or is our starting train significantly slower than the train that we had in the demo? Kind of crazy. We might actually need to push little Casey further than we needed to. Now let's see. This is a. Interesting. Oh hey, what's that? Oh my. Oh, they're still working on stuff, it looks like. Hold on. Let's back that caboose right on up. I'll take another look at that. So if we... Why is it glowing like... Thank you so much for the 100 bits, Lucky. Thank you, thank you. This junction is broken. It may take a few days to be up and running again. Okay. Okay, I like that. That's neat. And then yeah, that train actually has like all the pallets and stuff for building out the tracks. And looks like that's gonna go to the Frontier stuff. Oh, I love that. That's a nice little detail. I like that. Currently 10 a.m. So like, you know, we're burning daylight, but at the same time, we currently, I don't know that we have any major time pressures. Like, we just gotta go explore Blow Whistle and go to Pearlbury Bridge. Oh, and this is another switch signal area. We'll just go ahead and we'll put another one right here. Put it a little further in. Oh, we got billboards, chat. We got billboards. Take a look at that. Welcome to Rio Frontera. Get lost in the sights of the Lily Forest. River cruises, bordering at Cattail. Aurora, the city that never stops. Ah, I love that. I love billboard signs. I love looking at billboards. I mean, no. Aside from the super conservative billboards that they stick all along the Midwest and the trees. I won't say this is like the most robust graphics ever, but like it's not like it was supposed to be in the first place. Ooh, hello. Restore railway service to Put Prairie for 100 coins. I can't afford that. That is an interesting way to block another point out. Okay. Also, it's already 11 a.m. Oh, nope. We don't want to go backwards. We don't want to go backwards. Shoot. I gotta remember that they have that set up for when you're going backwards too. I thought it would just go back the way I came, but no, don't take that for granted. Alright, now we're gonna go backwards. We're gonna switch this over to the other side. It's so tactile. And in this way, we will get to continue on to Pearlburg. Have a little bit of room to work here. Casey's gonna slow down and then start back up. There we go. And oh, we don't have to worry about sweat. Gotcha. So like, here's the thing, right? I am planning on playing this game for my streamerversary. I am going to stream this as like a marathon for streamerversary in like July. But I'm also going to play it a little bit whenever I'm just like under the weather, because this makes me so happy. Grandma's next to you watching the stream. She does not understand English, but she said she hopes your train gets more wagons because that's a lot of coal for a single wagon. Yeah. Go. Hola, abuela. Okay, so this is gonna. I mean, the train does upgrade. It does. Oh, I don't have a cart so I can pick up fruit. So I don't get to pick up fruit yet. Looks like you don't have a freight car. Come back when you do. Yep, the train upgrades. The train's gonna upgrade so we can get like more water. We can get more coal. We can get basically everything. This is just like, you know, tiny baby starting car. So let's go ahead and we'll back up. Because we are at the station. Okay. Back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. My daddy taught me good. Back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. Oop. By the way, guys, this game was only $13 CAD. It is not an expensive game by any stretch of the imagination. Unless, like, you know, you only have like $5 a week for pocket money, but even then. There you go, there's Pearlberry. With adorable little animal passengers. Oh, they need to get there in the next 4 hours? Just a little bit more. There we go. Agua! Alright, let's get going. We've got our first passengers. Everyone's got to start somewhere. This is such a good cozy game. This is a very, very cozy game. Wait, hold on. Uh-oh. That just went up. Was I supposed to... Okay. Okay? Okay, we're fine. There's no enemy trains coming. I mean, I say enemy trains, but like, all trains are... Yeah, we don't need to worry about water being marked at the station. I think most stations are just going to have water for it. Good. Oh, hello. That's a branching path that we don't have on here. Okay. Let's go ahead and kick it up just a bit. Our poor little engine. And it will need to come back here. So a bit. You have a friend, you know, you should not recommend this game to, or he'll do nothing but play this game. It looks really good. This game does look really good. And it looks like we have one right here. This game does look really good. It's a Spirit Tracks like, i.e., in the Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks, when Link is a train conductor. The train conductor. They took that portion of the game and they turned it into its own little thing. And like, this is exactly what I want from a train game. I know that there are train play simulators. I know that the Thomas the Tank Engine is a train simulator type game, and that's cool in its own right. But this feels like it has much more of the ideal fantasy of being able to drive a train, as opposed to trying to do the actual like technical work of driving the train. Now, there are areas to check out and have fun with. And you can't just blow the whistle just because I love that. Blow the whistle. Oh, there's a log on the track. Turning up the speed really sucks down the water, doesn't it? Sure does. And look, a whole town that we'll never get to visit. Double check the map here. Oh my god. There is so much land for us to check out. Woo! Alright, so there's a couple of areas that we want to check out. Actually, hold on. If I use this ink, I could do it. If I use this ink, I can go like here. No? Doesn't look like they have specific stamps for that, but... Oh, there we go. Interesting. There's also one like down. Yep, that's A plus, and that is my first starting coin. Now, the real question is, am I going to explore, or am I just going to like pick up more passengers? Let's pick up some more passengers. Okay, they want to go back to Proberry Station. That's fine. Also, like, it looks like there's like plenty of time to do some exploring. Just a little bit. Just a skosh. You don't want to play around too much. You've got a schedule to keep after all. This is probably the kind of game that I could actually, like, host with friends. I could probably have some friends on, and then we could just, like, hang out and chat while I drive the train. I think that's part of what's going to make the idea of a stream so appealing for this. This is a good yapping game. This is a really good yapping game because there's, like, some stuff for me to do and to keep track of, but for the most part I can just yap. I can yap while I push the levers, I whistle my train. Yeah, okay. I think what I'll do, there's a nice yellow thing. Don't know what it is, but I want. Actually, hold on. How dangerous can I get in terms of like my turn lane? They didn't like the jostling. Gotcha. So this still has the thing that I noticed from the demo, where if you lean too hard in one direction, the passengers will get a little upsetty. We're already going max speed. We're going max speed, and this actually isn't all that fast. At least not compared to what the demo had. So that demo train definitely had some of the upgrades. This was literally all I would ever do when I was like 4 or 5 years old. Take those times to take engine trains and just like make them go in a circle over and over and over and over again. That was the shit. That was peak gaming back then. Trains! Hey, Fran! Hey, buddy! Yep, we're just doing some train stuff. I went ahead and I did my dailies. I'm still ahead on Moogle Dance. I'm still ahead on Moogle Chores. Yeah, we're gonna leave that as is. And then after we drop these guys off, let's go and explore some of the other routes. We'll see what we can do. Because I do want to get like, maybe I'll get like some increased capacity. Okay, but do Moogles even dance if they don't touch the ground? Yeah, they do. They do. Like, what's dancing? It's moving to rhythm, sometimes with a partner, right? And you can do that when you're, like, flying. But you're going to be perpetually ahead on the Moogle Chores now? Yeah, I know. That's why I'm doing it. Oh, whoops. Almost missed entirely. A and B. Oh, I got docked because I had that little bit of instant. Let's go a little further up ahead so that way we can get our water. And then we're gonna go exploring. Okay, so like I've got 100 coins now. That should be enough to buy an upgrade or two. Let's see about unlocking some of those routes, because some of those routes are going to have like more stuff that we can do, and they're going to have some really nice scenes. Restore rail service to the Pearlbury Drawbridge. Okay. I didn't even notice the change to the objective. But like we have the 100 coins now that we can use to upgrade the drawbridge, and we could be, I repeat, we could be increasing the we could be getting some money while we're at it, but I want to see what's around the bend here. We gotta fill in our map after all. But how about this, Ron? How about this as like a substitute for driving thing? Okay. And then yeah. You see that we're literally just like filling in the map as we go. We can just hang out. I can drive a train. We can yap. We can talk. Then we got the autumn. We got the autumn forest stuff right here. Ooh, scene transition. It's too dark to navigate. Too dark to navigate this. Oh, wait, hold on. Did I just come out the other end? Where am I now? Oh, do I not have like any map ability because it's so dark? Oh, because we're in the forest. Yeah. Time has no meaning here. Shit, we're in the Lost Woods. We're navigating trains through the Lost Woods, chat. Riding down the rails, Casey Jr.'s back. Casey Jr.'s back. What? I don't mind taking a right turn in Albuquerque. There's like a big yellow thing right over there, and I want to go see what that is. Especially if time is... Wait, what? 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 Oh! Okay. I came right back. Gotcha. Okay. That makes sense. Oh. What's that gold? Oh, wait, that's the... Oh, I see. That's the marker that I placed. Okay. I see now. Okay, we're going to see what's going to keep us from going to the other tracks as well. Actually, I wonder what happens at the end of the day. In the demo, the game just ends. But what about here? Also, I do want to note that this game, like, literally just came out. So who even knows what the updates are going to look like as we get out? Because I doubt that this is like the full complete version. Like, obviously, there's going to be, you know, initial bug reports and stuff for any sort of issues. But ooh, what is that smoke? Is that just like shadow? That might just be shadow from smoke, because this is like supposed to be a cozy game. Yeah, it's just smoke from the train. Smokestack, gotcha. Already 6:20. Yeah, it's already. Guys, autistically soothing is exactly the right word for this. Just so good. I wonder if I go backward. Ooh, that is interesting. I didn't realize that putting on the reverse would like emergency throw on the brakes. That is good to know. That is really good to know. Now, is that log gonna stop me? Let's find out. You need to be going faster to break through? This is really cool. This is really cool, actually. Because it's not just like, oh, you know, you know, all we have like arbitrary people blocking the way from going in a particular direction. It's you need a specific upgrade in order to go to this area. And for us, I doubt that we can actually like reach the speed to break through that. Like maybe we can, but considering how slow we are, I doubt that's the case. Yeah, and we're definitely going to go ahead and take a right over here. See what's up there. The problem with going fast is that maybe you could derail. Maybe. I mean, not in this game. At least I don't think. Like, the worst that I've seen that happens with going too fast is that if you try and go too fast on those bends over there. Speaking of... Okay, this is another one where you have to go fast in order to break through it. Alright, let's go ahead and back up. And then I'm gonna fucking try and ram this. I'm gonna try and ram this. We're gonna see. But like... Yeah, I think the worst that you can do with derailing is that you can upset your passengers when you go across the bend. Because then, like, they're being jostled around. And this is basically a taxi game of get everyone to where they want to go as quickly and cleanly as possible. And also you get more money when you can. Put me further back, Jeeth. Put me further back. I can't switch those. Those are automatic. Alright. There should be plenty of space. There should be plenty of run-up. We're going to see whether Casey's max speed is enough to break through that log right now. Oh, shit. Alright, so from what I'm seeing... The answer is almost definitely... Nope. Like, we are pretty close to top speed, so if we can't get there with our current speed, then we are almost definitely not going to be able to break through. So it seems like my theory that is upgrade tide is pretty good. I think means that we're pretty set. There's like one other thing, but you know, it's another one of those I really doubt that we're going to actually be able to get through it. At least at this point in time, we are literally just working with what we got. All right. Don't forget to stretch out, chat. Don't forget to stretch out. Oh. Run your neck back and forth. Just crunch your neck. Crunch it. Crunch that crunchy neck. And then... What do you think? One more circuit? Yeah, we probably got time for like one more circuit. And then we'll go back and then we'll unlock the bridge. Oh, we got 1 hour? Oh, what? Let's see. 10 p.m. must be the closing time then. Go ahead and go up first. Excellent. From what I have seen in like the demos and all that, there are going to be trains on the track that we have to navigate around. There are going to be trains that we have to avoid collision with. There's gonna be robber mice. There's gonna be robber mice, and they're gonna come to steal our cheese. Oh damn, we're already at 9:30. So we don't have time to hot dog this. 9:40? Oh no. Go to protect the cheese. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Alright. Are we gonna make it? We'll find out. Probably not. Not with the way that the this is going. Interesting, yeah. Yep, there we go. 10 p.m. Ergo, we're late. Passengers delivered. Freight contracts, none. Staff wages paid. Fees and penalties, 0. Total daily profit, 108. Pacifica, current level 1. Daily grade 1. Okay, well, at least I didn't, like, get penalized. So it is 10 o'clock is the last hour that you get to do for a day. That's good to know. Okay, so what was it? Capacity? Capacity is 100. Buy more capacity. Now capacity costs 500. See? Water tank. That's going to cost 1,000. I could like literally just do this one drive over and over again and like farm as many upgrades as I want. Awesome. But, you know, it's just we don't have to go that far. Lily and Putt sound like trans girl, non-binary names respectively. You're so right for that. You're so right. Oh, and then there's early bird for an extra 20 a day. What? Can't afford that. So, oh yeah, I have to have. Right, I have to have the cash on hand. Oh well. Alright, so let's go and get... We'll go and do like a circuit. That'll give us enough to afford the bridge. To unlock the next area. Alright, it's day 2. 8 a.m. So it's from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. That means we have 14 hours. We've got 14 hours per day to earn as much money as possible. Whoops. Get back there, Casey. Get back there. We need you to load up. Actually, I just had a thought. What? Why is a dope? Yeah, I just had a... We can load up on passengers here. Right? We'll do that. We'll do that. But only if we take the left route. If we take the left route, then we will go by the station naturally. Yeah, we'll go by the station naturally as opposed to needing to actually, like, take the right route. Yep. We're already seeing a little bit of where everything's going to go. Like, we got this up here, the four corners of the world. It just makes me so happy, chat. It makes me so happy. I'm still going to focus primarily on Dragon Quest for my, like, casual playthroughs, but... Okay, so we got 2 o'clock is the deadline. Right now we're at 9 a.m. Okay, chat. Remember, we're leaving this station at 9 a.m. We're about to measure how far we think that we can, how fast it's going to take us to get to the next station. Okay, for a second I thought that was a tornado, but it's literally just the water fountain. That's good to know. All right, throw on those afterburners. This is it. This is the entirety base gameplay loop. Let's see. Yep. Back up ahead is good to go. We are not going to break through that log, and it would make all of our passengers sad. Not going to worry about that. And then it should just be like a straight shot. I am so glad that it pauses the game while you check the map. Not all games would do that. Not all hashtag not all games. Alright, so check the map real quick because we're at half. It looks like we're, I would say, about a third of the way there. So I'm going to predict that we're going to be there by 10:30. Which gives us plenty of time on these. This is easy mode. This is get used to the mode while you make mistakes. This bend isn't sharp enough for us to have to worry about speed. I was never like a put together a bunch of train models girl, but I still think about the whole trying to build a train that works with Warhammer type stuff. Like the amount of media that I would consume if I found out that they took place with trains, skyrocket. And yes, I do still need to watch Infinity Train. That is on my to watch list. But also, there was a story about John Henry having a time-traveling train. And I wish that part of the story got explored a little bit more. Oh, we gotta slow this down and adjust our speed. I'm so glad that the visual markers up here are like actually correlating to what they are. Because it gives me enough of a visual heads up to make adjustments. Okay, so if it's... Yep, and it looks like it's going to be about 10:30 a.m. by the time we get there. So it was like an hour and a half between stations at our current speed. That's important to know. Alright. Now that we're pulling into the station, everything's going to be alright. Although, this does make things just a wee bit awkward. Oh, we got... What do you mean we got a B? Heck you. Alright. 3:50, so we would get there at about... I dare not even say 1 o'clock, probably close to like 1:15. B for very quick. I wish. Maybe it would have been faster to like delay the Oh, wait, no, and then we have to deliver those other guys, and then that's gonna mean we have to do, like, another trip around because we're gonna have to be... Okay, so it's gonna be, like, at least one more after this in order to unlock the thing. I don't know, it's not like I noticed them, like, visibly upset or anything like that. Maybe they're just grumpy. Maybe they're just grumpy because we don't have, like, amenable services. Maybe I should get that bartender so that way they can enjoy a Nice, cozy, relaxing train ride. By the way, the Amtrak is apparently like about as expensive as is to actually take a plane while taking longer. And while I appreciate that the purpose is to have an experience of traveling across the continent as opposed to like trying to fly there efficiently, you would think that because you are going slower, that would result in a lower ticket price. But no, actually, God, for like the past 10 years, they've been lobbying, trying to get an expanded train track, and I wish to God that they got it, because if that happened, I could actually take the train from Vancouver all the way back down to Cleveland, Ohio. And from there, it's just like, a 2-hour drive down to Columbus. And that would be amazing. Like, factual amazing. But, c'est la vie. We're coming up along the bend right now, so I'm just kind of preemptively making sure that we've slowed down a tad. Even though, like, if I really wanted to, I could try waiting until, like, the very last second. But that would probably, Also, just, like, listen to that chugging. That is some quality train chugging. Oh, shit. That switch won't even, like, flip to go that other way. Okay. That's good to know. Alright, it's currently like 12:10. What did I say? Let's see. We left at about 10:40. It's 10:30. Hour and a half. 12:01. Okay, we actually got there a little bit faster. Might be a shorter route than I thought. Nope, they don't want to go to the train yard. Much as I would love to go to the train yard, they don't want to go to the train yard. Ooh, actually, hold on. Is that a back door I spy? Sure is. Yeah, it is. That might be something to check out later. Look at all the cute little animals that we get to hang out with. Oh, we got A's across the board. You'd love to see that. Alright. Let's see. There should be a water tower, like, right across from that. There's still a little bit of the train engineer's precision here, where it's not like, driving a car and you can be a lot more precise. It's definitely closer along the lines of, oh yeah, we really gotta get a feel for Casey's momentum here, huh? Oh my God, chat! Look, lesbian pride flag, and also oh my God, is that like Demi Boy? I think that might be Demi Boy in the background. Oh my God. Oh, you love to see that, chat. You love to see that. Looks like they're only visible from that direction. No, they're visible from this direction too. You can see them like right around here. The meant one is the gay one? Huh. I always thought that the gay one was the just pure rainbow. The boy love boy. Yeah. I'll have to double check that. But like, they know their audience. They know their audience. Alright, so everything should be set from what we had before, so we're good to go. With this bend, though, I might take things just a wee bit slow. Because now we have enough to afford the bridge easy. And if we do it like this, We'll have the whole rest of the day to explore the next area. And you can just like, you can even, okay, another great thing I love about this game, you can just like take your hands off the controls for a minute and breathe and vibe. I could farm this for days. I could farm this one area for days, and you know what? I would actually be okay with that. I would love that. I would love that so much. This is absolutely the kind of game I can just passively play when what I want to do is listen to videos or whatever. Or yap with chat. Or yap with chat. Would you like that, chat? Would you like that? Well, if I ever get into another day where I'm feeling really blah, where I'm having another just like bad brain experience, hey, guess what? It's time to break out the toy trains again. Apple chat? I think I've heard of that. Trains show up in a lot of movies. Patrick H. Willem did a video about why movies include a lot of trains. I started it, and then they were talking about the Mission Impossible Tom Cruise movie, and I kind of like zoned out. And if I've learned anything, it's that I will have time to just refill my water here. Ah, missed it. There we go. No! Ah, okay. That's a little more than I thought it was. Interesting. So I can, like, go here. Pop off. I don't want to pick up these passengers, by the way. I want to go. Sorry, folks, but the Casey Jr. is not in service. Maybe on the next one. Look at him. Look at him. They're wondering what the hell just happened. Wondering why they've been abandoned. Not today, though. Not today. Casey down the rails. Casey Jr.'s back. Casey Jr.'s back. I want to tell a story about a train, something like that. I want to write a story about a train. Alright, let's go unlock the thing. I wonder if it'll make me stop automatically, actually. Let's find out. Surely they will make me stop automatically. Yep. Force stop. Oh, but it doesn't actually prompt the thing. Interesting. Remember, you can't spell train station without transition. All right. Current task: explore the Put Prairie and Bayou Belle Nuit. All right, Put Prairie and Belle Nuit. All the way down here. Ooh. Okay. Oh wait, hold on. New stations have opened up down there. This is huge. Let's go to nowhere. Question just becomes, which direction to nowhere? I'm going this way. Yeah, it probably doesn't matter too much, right? Go to the left. End slow. Slow. Here we go, Put Prairie. Rio Frontera. So the south is in the right of the map. Wait, the left? Yeah, something like that. Looks like there's one right over there, too. Oh, hello. What is that? Is that a... Is that a... What is that? That's like a warning sign? It's a warning sign for... Is that... No! Oh my god, it's a cow crossing! And the cows are people! Oh my god! The cows are people and they're on the track, so you gotta use your whistle to scare them off. That's so good! This is adorable. This, I don't think I've seen this biome before. I saw the desert one, but not this one. You know what's funny? There is a scene in Dawn Trail that is basically this. I'm not going to give any more details than that, but like, you know, just so people know. Oh my god. Oh my god, there are so many cow people. Why are they playing near the tracks? Why are they playing near the tracks? Maybe they need iron or licking the tracks. I don't think that's how it works. Now see, I don't actually have the onus to constantly pick up passengers, right? I can just use my time to explore. And that's pretty great. But let's do it anyway. Yo, it's a turntable station. Cattail Station? You want to go all the way back to Cattail Station? Oh no, Cattail Station's all the way here. Alright, fam, we're going to the bayou. Going down the bayou. Going down the bayou. Communal track assault. I'm definitely going to get those precise brakes. Oh my god, though. There's a roundhouse station right there. So, like, you just have the option of starting there, I guess, if you want. I wonder if that's something that we have to unlock, actually. I should have considered that before we did this. Oh well. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Got like 2 hours. I think we're gonna need to take a left then. So this just goes directly from the prairie all the way to the bayou. Okay. Here we go, chat. We're going to the swamp. Oh, 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 here we go. Here we go, chat. They know what we want. They know what we want. Apparently, the bayou was inspired by the scene from Spirited Away, with the train track that was submerged in water. Ooh, we're getting close. We're getting close to Cattail right here. Is this a... What is this? They'll not watch? Oh, it's a bird watch? What is that? The movie was so good they made an actual swamp IRL. Maybe. Oh wait, we have to go further south. I think that's where this is going. Should be a... Oh no, I can see it. The crisscross here. Okay. And then that must be Cattail Station up there. And we're gonna need to go around. We've got like a couple hours left. I'm suddenly very grateful. Suddenly very grateful. Hashtag blessed that our passengers don't need to get there immediately. Let's turn to the map. We want to make sure we're going straight. Yeah, we don't want to curve around just yet. Yeah, fireflies. Reminds you of Over the Garden Wall. That's true. That's true. Oh boy. Are we going right through? Oh, okay. This is going to take the long way around. Oh no, chat. Oh no, chat. Oh, check something real quick. Shit. Throw on the brakes. That is gonna go through the desert biome here. We actually were supposed to go... We're supposed to take a turn back there. We're gonna have some upsetting passengers, and hey, you know what? They can deal with it. I'm still learning. I'm gonna do the job. They've got like 1 hour left, but yeah, it's supposed to curve around, I think. I think that's what the track was going to do. Glad I caught it before I just like ostensibly disappeared into the new biome. This game might not have like the high-res fidelity that a game like Dragon Quest has, but I love that it has its own charm. Alright, so then we're just gonna back up just enough. Then... Alright, soon as the switch comes up. There we go. It's already 7:20. 7:20. Our passengers are once again going to be upsetting. At this point in time for the video game industry, we don't need more HD games. We need better mechanics in art direction. And better played employees for it too. Yep. I mean, they're already going to be upset with me. I love the Firefly touch though. I love it. I adore it. Back in Ohio, I could see fireflies every evening in the summer. And it was the best thing ever. Also, with a train this slow, taking a wrong direction turns into such a costly mistake. But also, we're mapping this out for the first time, so like, how are we supposed to know? Yeah. And there's Cattail Station right there. Oh, well. Oh, I got a B for all that. That's fine. What? Oh, there's no water here. There is no water here. Colby Station. All right. Attention. Whistle with the steamboat. Ah. So Colby Station, where is that? Oh, that's up there. Okay. So then, if I had to guess, yeah, that's gonna be the crust that we saw at the earlier point. Cattail, Cattail Queen. We're gonna end up burning through our water for this, but it looks like everything closes at 10. Oh my! I forgot that you can actually check the passenger status there. You can see their cute little kitty face. Oh my god! And then the wooden planks here. The wooden planks here actually remind me of a roller coaster I used to ride at a theme park called Cedar Point. They had a roller coaster called the Beast, and this thing was apparently infamous for causing whiplash among passengers. Fortunately, I never experienced it, but like, yeah, I loved it so much. It was probably one of the most ambitious wooden roller coasters that I can think of. The Beast? Oh my. See, just double check. Should be going up there, I think. And then it looks like, ah, gotcha. Okay. So this is gonna loop around, which means that we're gonna have to take this around here, I want to say. Yeah, we're gonna have to take the roundabout again here. So that completes the circuit on the swamp. That's good. Okay, yeah, this is a nice little loop. I like this. I'm not sure what the sightseeing part is, but maybe that's like an attraction. Maybe it's something that you can bring your passengers to, and they're cool. They're chill. They're like, hey, look at all the cool birds. We're not gonna make it. We're not gonna make it. The distance is too great, and our train is too slow. Only tried a single roller coaster in your whole life. Felt like you were being launched into the sky for like a minute. Was an experience. I love roller coasters. They're probably one of the first things that I was able to like train myself out of being scared of doing. And I had to do it by convincing myself that, oh, okay, no, it's going to be safe. Like, these things are engineered, they're on tracks, they're on rails. And once I got past that, I was huge. I was huge into it. Ow. Crunchy. There's nothing like it. Like, I'm still not a huge fan of the build-up when you go up that first initial slope. Because it's like, I'm waiting. I'm trying not to look over the edge because I'm terrified of heights, and I'm waiting. But the second that you get going, it's, chef's kiss. Let's see. So we want to go north. Go north. Feel for your glasses to be lost in the stratosphere, but if you don't wear them, you're basically blind. They make sure we're going right here. Ah. There might be a cave-in over there. Not sure. Oh, thank God. There's a water thing. You can fill up there. Fill up there with 10 minutes left. So let's just go ahead and quick. That would explain why there's not one cattail. Yep, the more water you fill up, the more you gotta wait. I said we're not. Alright, one crew, day 2. 12 passengers delivered. Staff wages paid. Fees and penalties. Yay! Level 2. Alright, let's buy some staff. I've currently got 172. This is 1,000 to buy. 2,000 to buy. 500 to buy. I've got 1 staff available. I can either get like an extra 2 hours, or I can get a bartender. And honestly, since I'm still like learning the area, I think the early bird is the way. But I think that's it actually, because we're not gonna have time. They will also ignore lost signs. It's true. It's true. It means that you don't have to like, whistle every time you go by. Texas, the chaser in the Great Locomotive Chase. Oh, that is some fun. That is some fun train design. But also like, there's also the. Oh my god! I just noticed. Chat. The scroll bar. The scroll bar is a train on tracks. That's so cute. Ah. If I didn't have to go shopping today, I would say let's go ahead and do like one more run. We'll just do it a little longer, but nah, this is where we're gonna have to like end it. You can change your cat at any time. Thanks for stream. Thank you for handing out. This is absolutely a magical game. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna tweak the VOD thumbnail when I have the time, so that way we can. Yeah, it's gonna have to be capacity. Focus on capacity. So that way I can find this more often. And then, like I said before, this is not going to be a regular thing that I stream, but it is going to be in the repertoire of things that I am going to stream when I need to, right? We are going to use this as our comfortable fallback, so that way we don't spend 2 hours grouching the whole time. So with that being said, if you're on the YouTube side, thank you so much for handing out. Let's go ahead and give that a like and tell people about the stream if you enjoyed it. Otherwise, we're going to end it right here. Bloop. And then over on the Twitch side, we are going to go ahead and raid out. Normally, I take raid redeems, but we need to get this going